Hello, everyone. We'll wait for people to get here. Hopefully, I'm not a person with no friends. People time. Hello, Vstag. Thank you for all your comments to my videos. One of the first people to comment on every video and first people to make a comment in the chat. Hello, hello, hello. I was just talking about you last week. I accidentally said hello, hello, and I made me think of your channel. Hello, hello. So, welcome back. Hello, Mr. B's Fish and Things. Hello, KG Cichlids. All right. Hello, the Fish Guy. The Fish Guy. Everybody, that's the channel we're trying to get to 100 subs tonight. So go check out his channel. Post a link to his channel in my description tonight. KG. Go and share a little bit here. There's the nose scratch. Of course, there wouldn't be any kind of MrScienceGeek video or stream without the nose scratch, and having the allergies going on right now doesn't help. Hello, Fancy Tail Aquatics. So, Fancy Tail Aquatics, Scott, came home today, and apparently my dog likes your tropical flake because it was gone. He every once in a while, I would say every few months, decides to make a bad choice, and he ate some of the Hikari micro pellets, your freshwater flake, and something else. It was really random. I was not very happy. Yeah, yeah. But at least I still have the earthworm and the fry egg food. So, um, and at least I got to test it out on the fish. And I mainly was excited about trying the earthworm because that sounded really cool. So, my dog loved it. So, and so far I haven't really smelled any bad dog farts. So that's a good thing. I mean, that's definitely an honest review. How many people will, vouch for you and say, "Hey, the Fancy Tail Aquatics tropical and flake mix doesn't cause bad stinky dog farts." So there you go. Well, that was pretty funny. Yeah, I just had hello Ferrari. Thank you for all your comments on all my videos this month. Ferrari, I did see your comment the about having the bell like floating to the top. I saw it this morning as you posted it, and I I'm thinking about. I was working on this morning in my head how to make that happen. I was thinking about do like a green screen animation to where the bell would move and look like it was floating. And the green screen looks a lot better on my actual videos than this live stream. I know I look super washed out. Actually, I have the most of the lights off in the room. I'll play around with it later. Hello, Fish Tropic. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for all your support on my videos. I appreciate it, and your honest feedback. So, and everyone in the chat now, and I just want to remind you all to go check out the Fish Guy. Link in the description. He's also in chat if you want to go there. Let's try to get him to 100 subscribers tonight. I would also like. I mean, he is also a fellow member of the Team Green Alliance. Hello, Multi-Tank Addiction, Chris. What's up, my brother from another mother? Exactly. Hope you're still going strong with quitting smoking, and super proud of you. Keep up the good work. Really does make me happy to uh, to know that is happening. Um, so, what was I gonna say? Oh, and also congratulations, Multi-Tank Addiction, on um, being the Team Green Alliance featured channel of the week. So everyone go check out his channel also. Keep up the good work, Multi-Tank Addiction. That is awesome. My according to science, once you've gone 6 months without smoking, your lungs return back to normal. But not sure about the vaping part. But yes, keep up the good work. KG cichlids, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yes. Hello, Q Aquatics. Welcome. Sorry, I got a notification on my phone. I was just chatting with a fellow fish club member right before the stream. We're talking about bristlenose plecos, and there's a nose scratch again. Talking about bristlenose plecos, and he has two males, then he wants a female, and I have 2 pairs of super red bristlenose plecos. Yeah, gotta get your Mountain Dew. Yeah, because your time is 6:20, so it's still fine. But if I have a Mountain Dew right now, although I can usually have it and fall asleep, it makes me feel funny later at night. And here it's 9:20. So, anyways, my fellow fish club member, actually also a former student, taught his brother as well. He has 2 male bristlenose plecos, one regular and one albino, and I have, like I said, I have 2 pairs of super red bristlenose plecos. Not enough tanks. Yeah, I went live. I went early. I did it that way. I don't have to stay up too late. 'Cause I still need to record my green screen part of the video for tomorrow's video. I think I already have the content recorded. I don't know. I think I'm going to do another fish reveal of the fish that one of the fish I got from my local fellow fish nerd friends when he went to the big fish deal. I think I'll do that. Although I'm trying to make sure that they feed. I haven't seen them actually feeding. I mean, I'm pretty sure that they are, but I haven't seen them actually feeding. So, anyways, I'll talk about that in the video tomorrow. And Mr. Bees, thank you for the marathon yesterday of watching my February fish vlog. I saw all your comments, at least making the notice of how many videos there are. So thank you for doing that, Brandon. I appreciate that. So what's going on? Like I said, anyone that's new in the chat, there's 12 people watching. If you go in chat, make sure you go subscribe to the Fish Guy. Hello, Susan. How do you highlight people's names? How do you go to their channels? You go hover over the right side of their where their chat is, and the little 3 dots. You can click on go to channel. Let's get into what 100 tonight, though. That would be awesome. I guess I could have done a social blade. I could pull that up. It's not a well. Here, I'll post a link to it right here. Also, how about that? Wait, what is that? That is his actual. Let's try this. Here, I'll post a link to it. Just dubbed him. Awesome. There's the link for everybody that needs it. Again, I think that should work. I might not have saved the changes when I posted the link. It's a bit.ly link. Type on his name in chat. Yeah, I'll also do that. So yeah, go check it out there. I guess I could do a social blade. Let me go check that out. Social blade. Go check out a live subscriber count. Let's just probably do that on my Chromebook so you don't hear me typing. What's up with this checking your browser? Is that having in other words, a DDoS attack like what what's it called? Like what Aquabit had a few weeks ago? Cannot find your channel. Can I go? Because I know you're not the one with 3,000 subscribers. You have more than 3 uploads. It's the highest amount of viewers. Highest amount of viewers I had on a stream, I think, was 45. I think somewhere around there. I can't find it, so I guess I'll just have to reload his page. Last time before the stream, it was at 79. Now he's at 83, so we can still try to get him to. I got you. Not enough tanks. I'm gonna call. net for short. Not net. But that's that was a thinker there, but it worked. I figured it out. Aquabit did get DDoS attack, and it looks like hello Dream Girl 555, welcome. It looks like Social Blade got DDoS attacked too. I don't know, but at least it's loading, so I don't know. I'm definitely not a computer person. I usually know how to figure things out, but I don't know how to fix things usually. Fix a few things, but not too much. Not enough tanks. Yeah, that's a pretty awesome wordplay there. I like that. Thank you, Susan, for the link. I was trying to get a live subscriber count on Social Blade, but I can't. I can't because there's so many the fish guys, and Social Blade comes up with like Inquisitive Fish Guy, which is awesome guy, awesome channel. Um, but it's not the right channel that we're looking for right now. So, hello, Dustin from Montrose, Colorado. Hello, Jace Aquatics. Welcome. Do I have a green? Yeah, I do have a green screen. That's why it looks like I'm swimming in my fish tank, and I'm not having to um, hold my breath. Yeah, I've got this. I was much worse on Saturday. Saturday was horrible. So my video that came out Sunday probably sounded pretty bad. I mean, they all sound bad, but my video Sunday probably sounded the worst. Well, it was my video Sunday. My video Sunday yesterday was about. Today was an update on that. That was about the tropical from the fish food from Fancy Tail Aquatics. Yeah, that was hello Pleco Whisperer. I do have kids. I have two kids, yes, and that's why I show this time, and I usually try to figure out a mischievous way to get them to go to bed earlier. Tonight, honestly, they were both tired. They were both like fussy like crazy, and it just worked out. And sometimes I can, from the 2000 videos, what did I get used to tie the grid together to create a custom separator tube? I used fishing line, I think. Are you talking about like the DIY like fish breeder grid stuff that the have a good night. Hello. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by again. Um, but is that the one you're talking about, Dustin? Yeah, I think that that's the video you're talking about. Um, yeah, I used fishing line, although I've also used uh, green acrylic yarn, uh, but you just use a yarn needle, which you find in the craft section. Yeah, it was a tank in my classroom. Yeah, that was. I actually still have that separator. Where is it? I think I have it right over here underneath my desk. How do I cover those outtakes to cover the outtakes to keep frying? Pantyhose would be me. Just can't see. What do you mean the outtakes to keep me that? I use sponge filters now. Um, but you mean the intakes on my hang on back filters? I put a what's it called? A sponge from an aqua clear filter. I put that in the. This is live subscriber. Thank you, Susan. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let me go find that on. Let me go find that on here. Live subscriber. So he is at 83. Maybe we'll go up to 84. No, back in the day, I could have gotten him up to 100 subscribers, no problem. But hey, getting him a few more is nothing wrong with that. So I would definitely like to still get you to 100 tonight, the Fish Guy. Hopefully, some more people stop by because it's not technically 9:30 at my time. So intake sponge, yeah. So I put a sponge from an clear filter on my intake a few times. I've also done. I also will wrap the I have also wrapped the intake in Java moss as a natural intake sponge, I guess you would say. And so yeah, but now I am basically all 100% sponge filter, so I don't have to worry about sucking up fry anymore. Um, yeah, I'm all sponge filters. At home, I am all sponge filters. In my classroom, I am 99% sponge filters. Actually, all my tanks have them. It's just one tank has an extra hang-on back filter, just so I can add filter floss to polish the water sometimes if I want to. So that's how I keep the fry up. Cool, got a mini boost from King of Dough. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, Brandon from Mr. B's Fishing Things got a little boost last week from the King of DIY video. Went up by what 300 subscribers last week. I was talking to my students about that because I'm currently trying to get my students to do it's going to be an in-class project, but I'm trying to get them to own it, to get excited about it. Um, I want them to compete in a NPR competition for NPR competition for a podcast. It's a nationwide competition. Hello, Full Moon Aquatics. It's a nationwide podcast competition for 6th through 12th graders, and my students are going to make their podcast um, about severe weather. And they were asking, well, if we win, what's the prize? And I was trying to teach them a little life lesson that, hey, not everything that you win in life is going to have a physical or tangible or monetary prize, and trophies, in my opinion, are just a waste of space. In fact, my mom gave me a box. I hope she's not watching this right now. My aunt watches this sometimes. But anyways, my mom gave me a box of my trophies from growing up, and I they were in a box, and I got rid of them. So just a big space. I mean, I really enjoyed the memories of what I did to get those trophies, and I do appreciate the pictures. I was looking through the pictures actually a few weeks ago, and I will hold on to those, but the trophies were honestly just big, heavy, awkward shaped things that take up space. So, anyways, I was trying to teach my students that there are things that are better and mean more, I think, than a monetary prize, or physical, tangible prize or trophy. And I was telling him, hey, if I have a choice between $1,000 and getting a channel shout out from four uh, related content channels of my choosing, I would take the four channel shout outs from those four channels. And then I said, and in fact, recently, one of my fellow fish nerd friends on YouTube basically got a YouTube shout out from the biggest fish channel of them all, the King of DIY. And I was telling them, remember the guy I was talking about, his really big channel, and how he had a pretty rough story, and he rose above it. And the cool thing is that he discovered about fish people is that we don't care about your background, we don't care about your race, ethnicity, nationality, whatever. We just want to see your fish tanks. So I thought that was a really good point that the King of DIY Joey said. So my students knew what I was referring to, and I talked about Brandon from Mr. B's. So yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yes. Yeah, you're right, and that's I don't expect my students to recognize what's valuable in life, but I want to start to expose them to hearing the things that are actually truly valuable. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Ferrari. I do what I love. Um, I do love teaching. Uh, the As far as the pay, I always say that I teach for free, but um, I teach for free, but I get paid for all the meetings and the paperwork. So that's the way I see it. Yeah, Mr. Science Geek merch. Yeah, one of my former students is very obsessed with the merch. So thank you, Susan. He actually has his own merch for his own channel too, which he would love it if I gave him a shout out tonight. Planting seeds. Thank you. I just try to plant a few seeds here and there. I'm actually looking at some seeds I planted across the way. I was trying out growing microgreens. Yes, thank you, the fish guy. My guppies are looking great. My I'm looking at the mystery strain right now. They are one of them is starting to color up, and so I'm thinking that's a male, and so that's exciting. They are definitely growing faster than most times that I've had. Hello, good night, Q Aquatics. Thank you for stopping by. Um, yeah, it's funny you say that, Mr. B's, Brandon, about being a good teacher. I tried to be, um, and honestly, I was thinking about it. Uh, One of my biggest fears, especially my first, I would say at least 10 years of teaching, was someone discovering or, uncovering the fact that I'm like an inadequate teacher or that I'm a fraud teacher kind of thing. It was just like a huge irrational fear. It's like I am fully licensed and I'm definitely a teacher. It's just I was always afraid of I don't even know like how to explain it. It was just the the most random, unexplainable, irrational fear. Um, I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it. In general, there's a major disconnect of people chatting on the web. Seeing humans being involved in a good local group with monthly meetings helps. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Full Moon Aquatics. I am excited because this Wednesday is my local fish club meeting, and I'm excited about the topic this month. The speaker this month is talking about the lazy fish keeper, the of a um, uh, evolution of a fish room. So I'm really excited about that because I would like to kind of build my own fish corner. Actually, speaking of which, I was thinking it was like I knew there was a channel. Channel name was the Fish in the Corner. It was a high schooler out of Arizona. I haven't seen him in a while. I'd like to see him pop back in. Yeah, Mr. Beast. Yeah, we don't even have a book really for my content. So I don't think that makes me a good teacher. It just makes me a teacher that has to be able to kind of figure things out sometimes. Social interaction, how you have empathy for others, is the most valuable lesson for your kids out of this. What does the blue lettering mean? What? Oh, blue lettering Ferrari means that they're a moderator and that they can type in post links. They can also remove people or remove uh, unwanted chat. Like if like well, they can basically do the things that I can do. The only thing they can't do is in the stream. Is the only thing I can do that they can't. Um, uh, and So they definitely help me out to make sure that if students do come by here, that the students are safely protected as far as their privacy, and that's why we don't mention last names here. We stick to first names and YouTube names, and that's it. So it's a privacy protection thing. So student and teacher. Well, thank you, Mr. Bees. I don't rock. I try to roll. I got lots of money on a sushi roll. Sushi. So you're an introvert, but YouTube allows you to share. Well, that's an awesome way to kind of still be an introvert and still be able to get out there and get your passion and hobby out there. So oh, that's what it was. I was realizing I needed to bring in some more driftwood for one of my Pleco tanks in my classroom tomorrow. Have I ever ordered from online aquaria? I have ordered fish online. Actually, a few weeks ago, I think 2 weeks ago, my video was about fish that I ordered on Aquabid. Thank you, Susan, for all the links. I have not ordered from Live Aquaria though. I've ordered from Aquabid. I've also ordered from eBay. I've ordered some aquatic goodies such as plants and snails, and I don't think I've ordered fish on eBay yet. I've only ordered a few fish on Aquabid. I've only ordered albino angels, and that was years ago. That was when I was still living with my parents. I put them in a 55 gallon. That was how long ago was that? That was 2000. That was 15 years ago that I ordered albino angels on Aquabid. And strangely enough, their website has not changed very much at all. Yeah, Jace Quest, I went to your website. I was looking at the Get Gills now and all the. It was really cool that you posted those other fish tubers websites. I was looking at your fish. I like the fish nerd shirt. Sorry. Yeah, but Saturday was horrible. I was like, my nose was leaking like a faucet. It was running like a faucet, and I was miserable. The only time I was happy or content was when I was laying down, just so things would just drain up instead of just draining out like crazy. And yeah, I appreciate the like button, but I'm not really the best about liking um, live streams either. I like videos, but I don't like live streams very often. I kind of forget and get distracted and sidetracked and stuff. But everyone who's new, be sure to go check out the fish guy. Here is the link to his channel again for anybody that's new in the chat. Hello, Aquaprinus, Fulman Aquatics. You've been here, but still hello again. And go check out his channel. He is an up and coming fish tuber. He is a member of the uh, Team Green Alliance. And I really like to support young fish tubers because I think that's the future of our hobby to keep it going. So that way, when I get old and senile and forget uh, to feed my fish, that they die, then the young fish tubers have more babies of them that I can get them back, so I can get some new ones again. So that's the honest truth and the selfish reason why I'm a fan of keeping the hobby going. So man, Susan's killing it with all the links. Thank you. Honestly, my allergies were much better before I came in here. It's got to be the moisture from the fish tanks. It's got to be making it a little bit worse. But yeah, what is that Planko doing? Yeah, oh, that's all right. Thank you for trying anyway, Susan. I really do appreciate it. I'm happy just having them in the description, and would really like to get Fish Guy some more subscribers. 85, awesome. Only 15 away. As long as ever kept any Achilles. No, and it's funny you asked that, Aqua Apprentice, because I was driving to my parents' house yesterday for my daughter's birthday party because she wanted anyways, she wanted to have her birthday party there. And I was thinking back to when I still lived there, when I was in college, and once again 15 years ago, and I went in the creek next to their house, or next to, I mean, it's like a quarter of a mile, eighth of a mile away. I don't know. It's on the edge of their property, and I brought a net and a bucket, and I put on some boots, some rain boots, and I went over in the creek, and I actually found my first leech ever over there. That was pretty cool. I found a bunch of newts. That was also really neat because I used to have those as pets. My grandfather got me these two newts when I was a kid, and I basically fed those all the time on blackworms because apparently finding live blackworms. Thank you, Mr. Beast. Uh, Apparently finding live blackworms at a local fish store is not a common thing. I guess I just take it for granted. It looks like my fish just kissed me right there. Surprised my convict have. Yeah, said definitely sarcastically. But anyways, I caught some newts in their creek and some leeches. That was pretty cool. They were crazy looking. They they had like these bright red and brown markings on them. And then I think this is the whole reason I'm going off this tangent is Aqua Apprentice's uh, question uh, of I think, and I could be wrong. I would like to go back there and check when it gets warm again. I think that I found some killifish in the creek next to their. Oh, it's on their property. So, and I guess that kind of makes sense because killifish are native to North America, but they were this, long and slender, about I'd say 5 or 6 inches long, um, long and slender, very interesting colors. I remember some kind of hints of reds and blues and greens, um, and so I'm pretty sure that they were killifish, and I would guess that they were wild. So I'm gonna go when it gets. I might even try even now when it's still cool, but it's actually not too. It's actually in the 50s and 60s this week here, so I might go try and look this week. But definitely when it warms up, I'm gonna go look again and see if I can catch some and just put some in a tank and look at them, and I'll definitely make a video of it. That's pretty cool. 50% albino. Thank you, Susan, for posting a link to the fish guy. He's at 86 now, only 14 away. That is awesome. In the last time that I did these featured channel live streams, just got the notification. Well, hey, that's all right because I went live early, so don't worry about it down the road. Also, I'm sorry I missed yours on Sundays. I'm usually time I'm at church, or if I'm not at church, then I am on way to the in-laws, or if I'm not there, then uh, I'm usually napping because that's when my son is napping too. And then I see the notification after I wake up from my nap or when I'm sitting in church, and I can't watch it because my church meets in a school in my county, and our Wi-Fi blocks YouTube on the phones, yet YouTube's allowed in our schools. It's just kind of crazy. So, um, my they like it. They like hard water. My local water out of the sink is soft. It's like about 125 uh, TDS, and then I haven't tested it local, but I would think it's rather low. But your albino bristlenose plago just released a second batch of fry breeding season. That's exciting. Thanks to the Fish Fam for getting you to the 200. Congratulations, the Aquarium Cowboy. That is exciting news. And also, I want to let you all know I posted this in Team Green Alliance. My plan is starting in March, which is actually this Friday. I would like to, not this Friday, but definitely next Friday, I would like to feature a smaller channel in my weekly videos, so that I can help out smaller channels. I do consider myself to be a small channel, um, so but I see myself like in the middle. It's kind of like where I'm at in age when I was in a small group one time at church. Uh, what's a small number? I don't know. I I don't really have a requirement. I really like helping out people to get to 100 is like my most fun way to help out smaller channels. Um, and then other people, I mean, any I don't know, less than 1,000, I would definitely say is so. But I consider myself small too. So, but anyways, there was a small group at church. Actually, it was at the last church that we went to, my wife and I, and we're in this small group, and people closest in age to us were their kids were in college, and our kid was in diapers. So I felt like it was difficult to connect with them. There was also a guy in the small group that was 96, which, don't get me wrong, I do enjoy being in small groups with people that are of different ages or different generations because they can offer their wisdom and then we can also pay it forward to the younger generations ourselves. But it was very difficult to relate concerning the closest people in age, their kids were in college. So now I am in a small group of people close to my age, and they are also about the same stage of life. But I also do like to help out younger generation, like college, fresh out of college, college aged kids. So that's kind of the way I see my channel, as the same way as I see my life. Um, is that I'm not old. I mean, I do feel old sometimes when um, I found a picture the other day from when I was in high school on the swim team, and the baby in the picture is now a sophomore in college, and I taught him a few years ago. So it's just kind of crazy. But anyways, I feel like my channel is kind of the same thing. I don't feel like I'm a large channel by any means. I do feel like I'm a small channel, but I do like to help out smaller channels that are smaller than I am to get them up in the subscriber count, to at least to help them to reach subscriber milestones. Um, yeah, I actually used to the fish guy used to post a thing on Instagram saying that asking for any young fish keepers especially, because like I said, I want to keep the hobby going. Hello, Science Gal Aquatics, welcome. Science Guy, if you haven't already, oh, that's the wrong internet to go on. Everyone go check out that channel if you're new. Already subbed to the fish guy, so that's good. Thank you, D. Science Guy Aquatics, be sure to subscribe or check out the fish guy. Um, let's try to get him to 100 tonight, or at least closer to it. So, what was I saying? So, Science Gal Aquatics. When was the last video that you came out with? I don't remember. Remember, I think I watched it and commented on it, but I feel like the notifications are turned off. My Instagram is the same as my channel name is Mr. Science. It's at MrScienceGeek. I try to keep things as simple as possible so I don't forget them or get them confused. Uh, there we go. Make sure my notifications are still turned because I know I get them for D. I know I get them for Susan. I know I get them for Chris. Yes, the notifications are still on. Feeding. I didn't watch the most recent video, the feeding guppy fish, 4 days ago. So that was. I'll have to go check that one out. I'll have to open. Yeah, that's my Instagram. I also keep I also have my Facebook page as MrScienceGeek. It's facebook.com/MrScienceGeek. I think that's what it is. Um, that way, that makes it easier. If you want to message me and have me answer faster, then that's the best way to do that. Getting smart here, all these science, yeah, lots of science types in here. Oh. All right, let's keep the personal information out of here just to keep people safe. So, luckily, the people that are in the chat, I do trust them. Not worried about that, but it makes it so that now I can't post this live stream later on. So I might, and also, I mean, even and then because YouTube, thank you for stopping by, Chris. Mounting Addiction. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, thank you for your support. Anyways, now that YouTube replays the chat, I definitely can't post this video, this live stream, because I want to keep people's personal information as private as possible. So, but no worries, it happens. I'm not too worried about it. And besides, no one really watches live streams after they've been recorded. I don't find that I get that many more views on them. So this is kind of crazy. I'm looking at the chat on the actual live chat, and then the chat on the video is kind of weird to see them side by side. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. It's just I just want to keep people as safe as possible to practice good virtual citizenship skills. And it's just the way that you should be acting online is to keep as much personal information uh, private as possible and not release too much. So don't worry about it. That's a weird Instagram name to be following me. Do not watch later. Yeah, I know. I'm with you, Brandon. If I don't watch it live, I usually don't watch it. I think I've watched one or two live streams after they happened, and that was because the topic was like super interesting. I forget what it was. It was probably, I don't know. I think I've watched a few minutes of like Corey's video on like plants, and then one time on his tanks fish for profit. Hello, JC Aquatics. But oh, there we go. Go check out, watch both the streams and uploaded content. Yeah, I usually watch videos and I watch streams that are live. I usually don't watch pre-recorded streams. Just I don't know. I guess I I although I was thinking about it this morning that once the February fish vlogs are over, I will be able to get back into watching more videos because watch hours. Yeah, watch hours are good. Um, replay lurker. That's funny. What was I saying? Oh, well, like once I'm done with the February fish vlogs, I will have more time to actually watch more videos. I've mostly recently just been watching videos that come up on notifications, and then I've been commenting on less. But once the February fish vlog's over, I will be able to uh, watch more and comment more. And then I realized that this week I kind of it's kind of funny. I kind of defeated myself, I guess you would say, Mr. Beast. So this week I'll have video number 28 for February fish vlog, and then 29 too, because Friday is March 1st, and I plan on having videos come out every Friday. So wow, that's awesome, Ferrari. What's my favorite fish? My most commonly kept fish right now are guppies. Lots of different strains of guppies. It's hard, isn't it, to do a daily? It is. Like as you all might have noticed, today I had my video for today recorded and edited and uploaded. I just forgot to do tags, titles, descriptions, and thumbnail, and then schedule it until like an hour and a half later. So I had to record a little 1 minute video letting everybody know, like, hey, I know it's coming up soon. So yeah, that's true, Aquapreneur. It's hard to keep up with all the videos when I truly watch, because I don't. Yeah, what I'll do is I will, if I do click out of it, I'll go back and watch it and look at it in my history. I'll probably end this. This is going on 45, so I'll probably end it in 15 minutes. So saying that it'll probably be closer to 20, because once I start saying closing it up, it usually takes about 5 minutes, because I get sidetracked. I digress a lot. Well, this is really not. Really, the health is good though. My mark. My mark. Well, that's cool. They raised 86,000 for a charity. Well, let's go see here. 87, 13 away. Come on, let's get him 13 more subscribers tonight. Let's get him to 100. I might just have to go share his channel in a bunch of places or whatever, just to get him 13 more tonight. It's gonna bug me so much. 13 more. Sorry, I'm just watching my albino bristlenose plecos in here. They're acting kind of crazy. I need to give them some more green beans. I put some in there last night, and they are gone today. Not even a. Oh, there's like one green bean skeleton in there. Oh, Noah Jane, the fish guy. Here's a link to his channel. We're trying to get him to 100 subscribers tonight. What's my favorite restaurant? Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell and Sushi King because they have all you can eat sushi. Other favorite restaurant is any place that has all you can eat seafood buffet with crab legs. Locally, I guess you would say that would be uh, what was it, Captain, not Captain Tony's, Captain. It's in Williamsburg. Yes, we're subbing the fish guy. Yeah, those are my favorite. Actually, I went to Taco Bell tonight for dinner because I love it, and it's right next to Arby's. So my daughter loves Arby's, and my wife likes Arby's because they're real. Because our Arby's in my area are a lot. Sorry. Our Arby's in my area are a lot better than most Arby's. My in-laws, whenever they come here, they like to go to Arby's because most Arby's in most Arby's only serve the meats. We have the meats for sandwiches. Um, but the Arby's in my area serve like they have rotisserie chicken, which is really good. They have you're watching and listening. I'm on your TV. That is scary. I am sad for you that I am on your TV. That is scary to think that. My wife one time put my live stream up on the TV to show her parents, and it was kind of weird. And I asked them to put it on mute because I didn't want to hear myself, and also the echoing would be really weird too. Thank you, Susan, for sharing his channel. Do I know what squishes are? No, I don't. I don't think so, unless they're those little foam squishy things that I see my students playing with sometimes. So, anyways, the Arby's in my area, they have rotisserie chicken. They have like my wife and I got a side of steamed broccoli, which smells like baby diaper. Ugh. Um, and what else they have? Mashed potatoes, and they're so good. Baked potatoes, baked sweet potatoes, Brunswick stew, uh, corn, mac and cheese, like all the Thanksgiving sides basically, except for stuffing and turkey, obviously. Do they? No, they don't have turkey. They have rotisserie chicken, but it's so good. The only thing I'll say bad about our local Arby's is that they used to have Pepsi products, So therefore, they used to have Mountain Dew, and then they switched over about a year ago to Coke products. So now that means I have to go to Taco Bell first, and then uh, bring the Taco Bell actually into Arby's. Oops. Don't tell anybody. Although they seem actually the manager of Arby's saw me do that, and she was like, "Hey, if you're gonna bring Taco Bell here, can you bring me something? Can you bring me like a chicken soft taco?" I'm like, "Sure." So, um, yeah. So I mean, and a bunch of my former students work there, and they notice me, and they don't really notice the fact that I'm bringing over Taco Bell. There's so many of the fish guy. Yeah, I know. So many fish guy channels. Like, so it was hard to find him on Social Blade, but thanks to Susan for finding the right fish guide channel. And he's at 89 right now. That's awesome. Only 11 away. I feel like I'm on a like a telethon. Is that what it's called? Where you like the Jerry Lewis uh, Labor Day MDA telethon. Is that what it's called? Um, So let you make your own custom channel name. Maybe make it so it sticks out. I don't know. Maybe once you get larger, then YouTube will notice you more. Like it'll show up in search more, and also it'll show up on search play because it didn't show up on um, on either. Getting ready to do a voiceover. How are you? I'm good. Uh, I am gonna do my voiceover tonight too. So for my video tomorrow, I recorded the content last week. Let me see, do I still have it? Because I've been having to erase things off my phone to save room. So pretty sure I have it still. It is, yeah, there it is. It's 3 minutes and 58 seconds. Thank you, Susan, for posting that. Do I like cheese ravioli? No, I don't like ravioli because I hate what is that? I hate ricotta cheese. I just think it's the most disgusting cheese that there. It's just a weird. That's why I don't like lasagna ever. Someone's black lab showed up at your house tonight. Well, at least it's a puppy, but you don't even know if it's housebroken or not. I always get static. I always get a monotone voice on my voiceover whenever I do a voiceover on my videos. I don't know why, but do I like? I love pizza. Yeah, thank you, Ferrari. It is ricotta cheese. I hate ricotta cheese. It's just it just seems like not even a real thing. It has to be the most fake. I would rather have easy cheese or cheese whiz, whatever you want to call it, than ricotta cheese. My favorite chain pizza is Papa John's pizza. Um, because I like their cheese dipping sauce. Um, A puppet. Well, you don't have to even show your face. Like most of my videos, I mean, I just do like the now I do my face as far as like on a green screen, but I'm not afraid of people seeing my face. I feel bad for people seeing my face. But a puppet would be pretty cool though, especially one that was handmade or homemade. A puppet that would be pretty cool, especially a fish puppet. That would be really awesome. Maybe, yeah, that's a good idea. Google ricotta's Italian whey cheese made from sheep, cow, goat, or Italian water buffalo milk. Whey left over from the production of other cheeses. It's just so gross. Like, I forget what kind of deals I said that I would make, but like, I would eat ricotta cheese at, like, name a subscriber count. Um, I would name a subscriber count. My fish tank lights just went off. Let me see how dark it just got. Actually, wow, that got better. I think it got clearer, although my face is still on it, but it just got better. Papa John's raising pizzas by 5 cents. You can afford health. Oh, that's. I didn't think about that. I mean, I would pay an extra 5 cents. Uh, but I don't get it that often. My favorite pizza that I compare, like I'm actually a pizza connoisseur, which is sounds really trashy fancy, but uh, it's real cheese is just mold or fermented milk, anyways. So yes, but anyways, Craftsman Steadily Crafting. I'll have to go check that guy out. Let me go look him up. Um, uh, what was I talking about? Oh, so the pizza that I compare all pizzas to used to be in my area. It was like the pizza place I grew up with. Like literally the day I was born, Craftsman Steady Crafting. Um, I like Little Caesars because they're cheap, and I like their crazy bread. Um, I get my daughter even likes their crazy bread. I don't like their pizza. Their pizza tastes cheap. I don't like Caesar salads for the most part. I mean, I'll eat them. I've eaten them. I don't prefer them. My favorite salad is the Southwest salad mix. I like that one. That has a lot of flavor. But yeah, mushrooms. I don't eat mushrooms because they are fungus, and I feel like we as humans eat two kingdom of food, and that is plants and animals, and we don't eat fungus. So I don't eat mushrooms. That, and I feel like when I'm eating mushroom, I feel like I'm biting off my arm and chewing it up. Ferrari, have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. But anyways, my favorite pizza place ever, former local restaurant. They closed down, made me sad. They actually, so the original one was 15 minutes from my house, and it was where when the day I was born, my grandfather went and announced to the entire restaurant that I was born, and he was shouting out the fact that I was 10 ounces, 10 pounds, 2.5 ounces, and 22 inches long, and the entire restaurant knew about it. So that was where I was announced, was at this pizza place. I mean, like that's how big it is in my family. Um, and then that one closed down at that location. They opened up actually closer to my house, and that one lasted while I was in high school. Then they closed down, and then they later opened up recently as I was an adult in like a local deli, which it was okay, but it wasn't quite there. Um, was that pizza is the pizza I compare all pizzas to. That to me, pizza is a 10 because they had aged Parmesan cheese, I think is what it was, and it had like just the right amount of grease on top, I think, and the crust, it was a thin crust, not like bread dry thin crust. It was like a floppy thin crust, and oh, it was just so good. And their thing was they put the toppings under the cheese. So I do like grilled zucchini. uh, I like to feed zucchini to my fish, not to my students, but to my fish. My plecos will eat zucchini, um, so I do like zucchini. 93 subscribers, awesome. 7 away, and almost time for me to end my stream. So close. Um, free range chicken finger. That's funny. 93. Yes, I do like zucchini. Do I like fish? Yeah, I like fish on sushi. It's my favorite. Um, yeah, sushi is my favorite kind of fish. I like tilapia. I love crab legs. Like I said, love crab legs. But so JJ's Pizza is the best. I don't know if that's a chain place. I don't think it is. But yeah, I do like to always was wondering what to feed Placo is. I was using green beans. Yeah, make sure it's the French cut green beans, fish guy. That's the easiest for them to break down. Zucchini, put a fork in it and it'll sink. Because if not, the zucchini. Have a good night, Dream Girl. Talk to you later. Thank you for stopping by. Zucchini, they do like that. Put a fork in it so it sinks, and I slice it so that they can get to the inside part of it and eat it. And if you have snails, the snails will help to finish it off and clean it. so that their tank does not get dirty. So it's definitely important to that's one good thing about snails, that they will help to keep help to eat the uneaten food to keep your tank cleaner. So yeah, zucchini is great. One of my fellow fish club members, she said she feeds hers spinach, and I tried that, and mine didn't touch it. Uh, but Michael from Michael's Fish Room feeds them cucumber, but cucumber are lower in calories. Um, and huh, boil zucchini and cool it. Susan, does that make it sink whenever you do that? Whenever you parboil it and then let it cool naturally. But I even tried Rapashi Super Green, and they were okay with it. They didn't get super excited when I fed them the Rapashi Super Green. I'm thinking about trying the Rapashi Soylent Green, but I'm gonna wait a while until it's back in the budget again. Uh, Gold Mystery Snail, no, they will not reproduce like crazy. Gold Mystery Snails, um, they are actually, I think they're a type of snail that is a male or a female, and then you need to get both, obviously. And they will lay eggs just above the water surface, and then you have to raise them in a moistened environment. And so yeah, they will not breed like crazy. They will get big like crazy, but they will not. Well, I mean, they'll get a few inches big. But mystery snails, yeah, they do need a male and a female. They are like um, assassin snails are also male or female, and uh, I think trapdoor snails are also male or female, and they are actually a live bearing snail. That's a really cool thing. And but yeah, your mystery snail will not breed like crazy. It's not like a ram's horn snail. Ram's horn snails are basically a spiral shaped pond slash bladder slash regular snail. I'm actually looking at my tank full of ram's horn snails, and I'm trying to selectively breed for blue. Are we at 100 yet? We are. I think last time I checked, we're at 93, and we're still at 93. So we're 7 away. So really close, really close. Hello, Rebecca. Hey, homie. I posted a link in his chat in case anybody is newer in here and has not gone and subscribed to the Fish Guy yet. I am at an hour. I'm going to try to squeak it a little bit longer to get the Fish Guy closer to 100. I'm watching my elapsed time up there. And if anybody else is streaming, let me know. I will get off even faster. Hard boil, cool, and freeze zucchini. Yeah, I was thinking about. So what I'm thinking about, I was thinking about this summer is actually, this is the thought I was having yesterday. Is I was just picturing in my head. Although I don't know if it's gonna work. Was to grow a fish garden, not a garden where I grow fish, but a garden. Uh, um, oh, E-Money, that's Aquarium Monsters he's on. So I guess I'll start to get off here. But I was thinking about having a fish garden where I grow um, food that my fish tanks love, and so it'll be super cheap, and then freeze them over the winter, and then thaw them out as needed. So I mean, because think about it, a packet of zucchini seeds costs less, a dollar or two, basically the price of one week's trip to the produce stand to get some zucchini, and if it grows, it'll should last you the entire winter, and then it's fresh, locally grown, and you know what chemicals went into it. In my case, it would be no chemicals. In my case, it would be just water with fish poop in it would be the only chemical that went into it. So I figured that way the fish are helping to grow their own food. And then I'll probably try some spinach. I'll try that again, and green beans, and then just chop them up a lot like French cut green beans. and so that way it'll be my fish garden. So, huh, be cool if I could. What I'd love to do is to actually grow it aquaponics on top of my summer tubbing tubs. But the problem is that a zucchini plant gets too big and top heavy. Hello, Priscilla. I guess things are starting to slow down a little bit at the new job. Thank you for stopping by. Priscilla, we are trying to get the Fish Guy to 100 subs, so you can go subscribe to him if you haven't already done so. My laptop is, I have, I'm getting low on time on battery on my laptop. My charger is in the other room, and closest outlet is, I guess I could do it. But, anyways, I will have to start wrapping it up soon because my battery is going to go to 94. All right, thank you, Priscilla, because I think you would be number 94. So close tonight to getting him to 100. So close. But hey, we got him up by, I think that was 20 tonight. That was pretty good. Thank you, Priscilla. I appreciate that. Every little bit closer to 95. There we go. 5 away. That's awesome. We're at 95 now. So thank you for subscribing to him. Now, the fish guy, that does not mean start slacking on your content. We recommend that you find a day and a time to schedule your posted videos and to stick to that once a week, twice a week, um, whatever works best for you. So that way you have regular content coming. Starting this Friday, I will start to post on Fridays. I'm thinking Wednesdays also. Fridays will be fish videos, full on just fish. Wednesdays will be fish related videos like um, uh, aquarium stuff, fish tanks, summer tubbing will be on Wednesdays when that starts going. Supplies, materials, builds, automatic water change system updates, things like that is what will be on Wednesdays, and Fridays will be, for the most part, strictly fish. And I might, whenever I do a science lesson, that will probably be on Saturdays or Sundays. But so that's my plan for uploading on a regular schedule. And then I'll probably stick to the Monday night live streams because I don't know, that just seems to work out the best for me. And that was what worked for me in the past. So I'll try it again. So that's the plan, Stan, and everybody else. Keep an eye on the battery here. Yeah, I got 27 minutes according to this. See how accurate that is. But 95, that's awesome. Go over to Aquarium Monster stream after this. Yeah, that's a good point. Uh, that's a good point. He will get you to 100. And the people in the Aquarium Monster stream, those are good guys over there. They're definitely chill, laid back guys that know their stuff. I've been in like Fish Tropic is usually over there. David Betancourt's usually over there. Um, Definitely lots of cool guys over there. So I would post a link, but I'm not a mod over there, so I'm not sure if I don't remember seeing mods, but definitely go over there. If you just go over there and interact in the chat, just answer questions, ask questions, talk to people about things. Yes, Priscilla, is that the link to Freshwater Monsters? There's live stream or his channel. Check it out. Yes, it's actually he's live, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here now. So I'm gonna wrap it up so that thank you, Priscilla. That is the link to Aquarium Monster stream. Thank you to everybody for stopping by. Thank you to everybody for subscribing to the Fish Guy. We got him 22 more subscribers tonight. That is good. I hope that helps you. I hope you get past 100 tonight. But anyways, my battery's going dead on my laptop. I have to go to Susan. So thank you for stopping by. Susan, Priscilla, the Fish Guy, D from down the wormhole. Uh, Chris from Alexander Dixon was in here. Fish Tropic was in here. Mr. B, Brandon, thank you. Nola, not Nola Jane Fishrich, thank you. Fulman Aquatics. Uh, Aqua Apprentice, thank you. Thank you everybody for stopping by, taking time out of your night to come check out my stream. I do appreciate V-Stag coming out of lurker mode at the very end. Thank you, V-Stag, for all your support for the Fish Fam. Uh, hashtag Aquatic Experience New Jersey 2019. Posting that on hashtag NJAE19, I think is how it goes. So thank you for stopping by. Be sure to subscribe to everybody in the chat. And I will see y'all in tomorrow's, check out my video. Tomorrow I will be revealing a new fish type, a new fish strain that I got. Not fish, actually a new type of fish. It's not a guppy. I'll tell y'all that right now. My fish tomorrow is not a guppy. That is strange, I know. It isn't a guppy tank though. So, not a guppy. Check out that video tomorrow. And 3 more days left of the February fish vlog. So, woohoo, we're almost there. So, thank you for stopping by, everybody. Stay tuned and stay fishy, people.